Hello, everyone. Great people out there. Welcome to Impactful Gems. I wanted to get on here today. I have a couple things I wanted to talk about. A little bit of it is piggybacking off of my previous video where I talked about disrespect and the importance of being respected. So, this is a little bit of a follow up, but it really is really just about self love, which is so important for us to have. And so I just wanted to address a couple things in this quick video today. And one of the things that I did want to talk about came on my mind this morning is sometimes we feel like some people feel like they and I've been one of these people in the past. I'm not anymore, but we feel like we have to have closure. When somebody leaves our life or for whatever reason, whether it was toxic behavior, abusive behavior, well, that's kind of hopefully you may not need closure with that, but different situations where people leave our lives, and sometimes we feel like we need closure. So I wanted to talk about that a little bit because I was one of those people years ago where I felt like they have to have closure. No, you need to know. Okay. Well, that didn't work so well for me. So, I wanted to encourage people out there who feel like they have to have closure. And I remember years ago, this was many years ago, but I remember I was talking to this young lady and I was talking about a situation, a relationship that I had been in. And I was talking to her about the situation and she said something that I never forgot. And I was like, wow, that's something. And I was talking to her. I was talking, saying to her, I was just like, I need closure. I need that. She was like, well, he's gone, so isn't that closure? So I can laugh at it now, but it's so true. Guess what? You don't need closure. What do you need closure for? If they didn't respect you in the first place, why are you going to entertain the conversation? What's the purpose? So they can hurt you again? I don't, please don't. Please don't. They're gone. So, whatever the situation is, whether it's a relationship, whether it's a toxic family member that you had to go no contact with, whatever the situation is, because this is the thing. Please remember, please keep this in mind that some people, they never want to understand you anyway. Because remember, some people get high off of chaos, they like it. It's a drug. It's a drug. So, why would you need closure from that? No, no, no. Don't fall into that trap. It's a trap. Love yourself enough to know that if they didn't respect you in the first place, bye bye. That's the closure. Peace out. That's the closure. Au revoir. However you want to say it, that's the closure. No, we don't need to talk for 5 minutes. We don't need to have a lunch. No, we don't. You didn't respect me in the first place. And so the closure is done. Okay. So let's work on that, you guys. You don't need closure. The closure is they're gone. That's the closure. They didn't respect you enough to be mature enough to have the conversation. So that's the answer. Closure is done. You're out. Okay. You don't need an explanation. Just like how I say no is a complete sentence, then closure, that's a complete sentence. If you need to go to a counselor or a therapist to work through some things, because some things are trauma. I've been through traumatic experiences myself, so I know all about trauma. It's different types of trauma. Go to a counselor. Go to a therapist. Go to somebody who could be objective. You don't need closure from them. So that's one thing I did want to talk about. And it's really about loving yourself enough to realize that some people just really want to remember everybody's not rooting for you. They're not. And silence, yeah. silence is really golden for real. Because especially if you're somebody who people are used to you being vocal, like me, and you go silent and you are working on yourself internally, then they're not gonna understand. They're gonna call you names. Oh, you think you better than us? You changed. Absolutely. You should try it. You should try changing. You should try working on yourself. But you know why a lot of people can't handle change? Well, there's a lot of reasons why people can't handle change. But a lot of people, when they see you a certain way, when that's all they see, the tunnel vision, when that's all they see you is a certain way, and you change for the better, it causes them to look in the mirror, and they don't want to look in the mirror. They don't want to. They just want to stay in their little box, and they expect you to stay in the same box. But please don't. Work on yourself. Get better. Don't get bitter. Get rid of those toxic people out your life. Because all they're going to do is bring you down, drain your energy, be emotional vampires. Okay? So this is a real quick video. I just wanted to get on here and just discuss these issues, because it's really about loving ourselves, not tolerating disrespect, setting those boundaries. Boundaries are important. It doesn't matter what they call you. Let them talk. They're going to talk anyway. Talk. Say it loud. Say it proud. But I'm setting my boundaries. I'm going to have my peace because it comes from within. And I encourage you all to do the same. Set those boundaries. Don't tolerate disrespect. Closure. Here's closure. Get the help that you need. If you need to go to counseling, whatever you need to do, you don't need to talk to them. They out. These absentee fathers, absentee mothers, whatever. They're gone. Love them from afar, because guess what? They're loving you from afar or not loving you. I don't know. But go back and watch the resilience video with James Poindexter the third. He'll tell you about abandonment and how that felt for him. Yeah, I encourage you all, watch that video about resilience. Woo, one of the best testimonies I've heard. Yeah. So anyway, I just wanted to get on here, you all. Have a wonderful rest of the day or evening or night or whenever you're watching this. Set those boundaries. No disrespect. Closure, closure. All right, y'all. Have a high self-esteem for yourself. Know your worth. All right? All right, y'all. Have a wonderful rest of the day. And yeah, like, subscribe, share, comment. All right. See y'all in the next video. Bye-bye.